Hello Bookish friends, welcome to another Bookish talk video. A few days ago I came across a video that I found really interesting. It was a video by Kaylee at Luminous Libro titled How I Remember What I Read. Then I also watched one of the videos that she referenced in her video, How to Remember the Books You Read. And it was by Tristan and the Classics. I will link both of their videos down below. And this month I wanted to give my thoughts and personal experiences about remembering especially fiction books. I will be very honest, up until I became a booktuber, although I recorded the books that I read and gave my thoughts about those books in Goodreads, I thought that remembering fiction books was not very important. I just needed to remember the feeling it gave, the experience of reading the book, if I would recommend it to a friend, and most importantly, not buy from bookstore or check out from the library. Once again, I have been guilty of especially checking out the same books from the library. Because I read so many books and reading is essentially a hobby for me, I felt like I do not need to remember the books, and some books are just very fun to read at the moment, but actually there is no need to remember them other than the fact that I enjoyed them. After I joined BookTube, for remembering the details of a book in the long term, such as a couple of months later, my thoughts did not change. Some details of the real favorites, or the ones that I did not like at all, stay with me, and that is good enough for me. I also keep track of all the books I read using a more detailed spreadsheet since I became a booktuber, which helps me to create many lists and favorites videos and statistics videos. This spreadsheet is also useful for knowing enough about the book by just looking at the data there. However, in short term, remembering at least some of the details of the book that I read until at least the review video or bi-monthly wrap-up video is now essential to me. Also, I am a part of an in-person book club with lovely intellectual ladies, so I need to remember the book club books even in more detail up until the meeting. Like I said before, I read a quite number of books and also have somewhat busy work schedule. I might forget all the details of the book that I read in the beginning of the month up until the wrap-up video. And my memory is so bad nowadays, I might even forget the names of the main characters of a book just one day after I finish the book. Only deliberate decision that I took for preventing this was to record my reviews right after I finished the books or just a day after. And then I combine them and present my wrap-up video twice a month, like a reading vlog video. And I think it is one of the best decisions that I've made since I became a booktuber. It also saves time editing small parts since I'm dealing with small clips. Other than that, because I know in my mind that I will review this book, while I'm reading the book, I try to find out what I like about the book, what I did not like about the book. Also, sometimes it is like which better known book, the writing style resembles which author, and who can like or dislike this book. I try to analyze at least some of those details while reading the book. Those aspects are the things that I try to include in my wrap-up videos. Actually, one of my closest friends stated that I can now express my thoughts about a book more clearly since I started doing BookTube review videos. And especially for my Turkish shelf videos, which are even more detailed review than the wrap-up videos, I do a more comprehensive research like I did for my non-fiction textbooks in school. I researched the author to draw parallels, of course if there is any, with the book. Briefly analyze the characters and the plot in my discussion review of the book. Aside from the aspects that I include in my wrap-ups, I also try to add why my foreign book friends would like this book written by a Turkish author, or the book that takes place in my country, Turkey. Actually, the same research more or less applies to the books that I choose to present for the book club meetings, with the exception of course, the Turkish aspect of the book, since we are all Turkish. So it is very, very natural that I remember even more details for Turkish books and also book club books. As a Turkish booktuber, I find this very helpful, of course, since I am asked about Turkish books and authors very, very frequently in the comments or in private messages. Those were my thoughts and experiences about remembering, especially the fiction books that I read. Please comment down below. Do you also forget about the character names just a day after you finish the book? And if you're a new viewer, first of all, welcome. Please like and subscribe. Hope to see you very soon. Bye. As for Turkish word of the day, I'm going to choose name. Name means isim in Turkish, and isim is our Turkish word of the day. Have a good day.